So there's another question here or a comment here from one of the listeners. So as the old saying goes, behind every successful man, there's a good woman.
She's a great woman. Okay, and people have heard of that term, but I guess few people really understand. And I guess all the MGTOW men would totally disagree.
There's no such a thing as a good woman.
There's no such a thing as a good woman to begin with. And why would I? Okay, I would have been successful without her.
Yeah.
Or in spite of her, I don't need a woman to make me successful.
Yeah.
So what does that term really mean? Okay, like I mentioned with the traditional wives, everything gets looked after. Okay, but this is more, just think back, caveman time. You're a hunter. Okay, you have to hunt to eat. Okay, now you're able to get the game, you made your kill, bring it back to the cave, then you've got to skin it. Okay, you've got to skin it, one to make, so you can take the hide and make more clothing from it yourself. But then not only cook it, but you've got to do some preserving so you can keep it for later. Okay, or for when you can't find any game, there's no game out, or you had a bad hunting day, you found nothing, and what are you going to eat? If you don't do the preserving, then you can only eat if you're able to make a kill, which is not guaranteed, not every day. But if you do that, you have to take time out from hunting and spend time, probably a whole day or so, doing skinning and prep and preserving, and then go back and do my hunting. So you can't bring in as much as you otherwise would. However, if you had someone else just there doing the skinning, the cooking, and the preserving, you can dedicate and spend all your time doing your hunting. Bring in more, and because you keep going at it, you'll become a better hunter, able to just concentrate all your efforts on hunting and bring in even more. All your time with the hunting. And the person preserving, your partner there, doing the preserving and the skinning and the preserving, you're set. And so when you're not able to, or you might have an injury or so forth, or during winter, when you don't want to go out, you're looked after. You've got food to eat. So you need both.
Yeah,
you need both. So you need someone, because you can only physically be one place at a time and do one thing at a time. And it translates the same thing in modern times. Well, okay, for a man, you go out and earn your job and all that, but then you've got all these other little things that you need to take care of. Paying bills, or you have problems with the bank, dispute with the bank. You stop from that and then you go. But then again, if you've got no one, you're on your own. If there's a good deal coming up with some good investment, you would know, because you're stuck in your job.
Yeah.
And on the weekdays, five days a week, and most things are open on the weekend. They're not open on the weekend, so you miss out on opportunities, and so forth. So if you had a partner that handled everything, okay, not only administered all the money and spent it well, and also was able to even grow your money, do some type of investments, then you can concentrate on just your job, just your business, just your career. And then you can make even more. You'll climb up the corporate ladder even quicker and better, so you earn more money because you're able to dedicate all your time to that. You don't have to think about everything else because your partner's handling it.
Someone's got your back.
Someone's got your back, so that way you'll be more successful. Okay, and if you've got an issue or something, that because also we have one way of thinking and one way of looking at things. So your partner's on the same wavelength, but they're not exactly the same. Just like a right hand and a left hand. So they might be able to see something that you miss. Doesn't mean they're smarter, but just because they think differently, they can see something that you can't. And there's certain things that you wouldn't ask people you know to help you solve, or even your friend. It's not the same as your partner in life, because they have just as much vested interest in solving this problem as you are, because you're both in the same boat. How well you do and what happens to you would also affect them, wouldn't it? So you've got someone that has your back, so to speak.
Someone's got
Yeah.
your back.
Okay, and if your partner, like I was saying, was spending the money that you brought in, spending it very wisely, and even able to even grow it, hey, that gives you feel more inclined to go out and try to earn even more money, wouldn't you? No resentment, more very happy and want to earn more money so she can keep doing what she's doing because you're looking after the both of you, growing your life together. And that is why men would be far more successful with the right partner than on your own. Okay, a good case in point was, I don't know, maybe 2011 or some time like that, if you can remember. The gold price dropped really quickly overnight. It was like $100 just so quickly overnight like that. And you've seen, if you remember, people rushing to buy gold. And in particular, you saw images in China of hordes of Chinese lining up to buy gold. Okay, they bought 300 tons worth reportedly during that time. But if you notice carefully, look at the lines, the people queuing up carefully, they're all women. Why? Because the men are at work. During the weekday, they're at work. So she's got to be on it. She's got to be there doing that, going to purchase. If you were a single man, you would miss out.
Good point.
Yeah, you will miss out on that opportunity. If I know some people say, "Oh, I've got friends. I've got an issue. I've got friends." Do you think that your friend would go and line up to get that for you? Because it's benefit you, not them.
Yeah.
They're not in the same boat as you.
True.
And not only that, depends on the quality of the partner you have. If she won't do anything, she doesn't take care of the finances or do any of the admin, she's not going to line up. Okay? Or if she's of the inclination, she'll do it if you tell her to, then you've got to be keyed in on all these events and you have to tell her to do it.
Yeah.
And then that's another onus on you.
That's another
Onus on you.
Yeah.
However, if she's at home, she's clued up and of her own volition quickly goes and does that,
Yeah.
you might not even know that that's happening.
Yeah.
Such a great benefit to you as a man.
Yeah.
And so this is the type of person, if you want to be successful for a man, this is the type of partner you should be picking. But a lot of men don't know that that's what they need if you want to be successful. And also, I guess, because they don't know that's how to look for that. What are the signs how to pick that? But I guess if you don't know that's the type of woman you have in mind that you need, then you don't go out to find that, then you don't look out for those qualities. So it all comes back to understanding. So men, would be definitely more successful with the right partner than on your own. Successful in life and in business and have way more money, and I guess in society as well. Money gives you status.
Did you hear that, young men? You won't go MGTOW if you listen to the Miss Dragonfly show.
So, yes. So not only career, but the person that supports you, your support. Your support mechanism. So it's not, you're not friends and family. Look, you might have family, your parents or your siblings, but they might want the best thing for you, but they've got their own lives. So they're not going to be looking at things just to get you up or go around and wait in line for you. Some might, if they were buying for themselves, they might buy for you as well.
Yeah.
But how many people have family like that?
No, not too many.
Yeah. So
very good point.